Okay, let's take a walk down here to the wood pile. Let's see if we can find what I'm looking for. That's the outhouse, composting toilet outhouse. Yeah, everything looks nice and clean in there. You can see the bag of sawdust that we used to cover up the poo. Composting toilets work great. Never any odor. Eventually I'm going to take the Harbor Freight trencher and dig me in a little septic tank using 55-gallon plastic drums. All right, let's see here. What am I looking for? I am looking for something kind of like that right there. But I was hoping to find one that I wouldn't have to do a lot of cutting on. Didn't want to crank the chainsaw up today, or the handsaw for that matter. It's an interesting piece of wood. These are all fat lighted stumps that I dug up using the Harbor Freight trencher. That's an interesting looking piece of wood right there. Wow. I might can do something with that. Lay that one to the side. I guess I'm going to have to do some trimming and cutting here. Just hoping I might have a piece laying here that I could just grab and use for this video, but it doesn't look like I do, so we'll move on. Oh well, it was a thought. So we'll just head back up to the workshop. One thing about living in the Blue Ridge Mountains is if you walk anywhere on the farm, you get a good workout. Because even if you go downhill, there's always going to be an uphill to get back to where you came from. So I'm 68, and I think in relatively good health. And a lot of it's probably got to do with walking up and down these hills. The back side of the shop here, come around this side, you can see where I'm working on the siding along there. I think it's going to work out real well. This is OSB with roofing felt over it, and then the dog-eared fence boards that I'm cutting to length and using as siding. Then I come back with one top and bottom as a finishing strip. I think it's going to give me a nice looking little workshop, little finishing touch. And then of course I'll come back with the strips to give it the like that, to give it the board and batten look. I think that'll work out real well. Let's step in here. Here is what I was looking for. This is something I do. Not sure how well that's showing up on camera there, but I carved that out of a piece of that fat lighter wood. and then just mount it to a piece of pine stump. That's one of my wood carvings. So that's what I was looking for out there with the piece of, looking for a piece of wood for. Here's another one. Let's see, get out here in the light maybe. Not real fond of this one. It's got a big nose, two little beady eyes, mustache, mouth, and his beard, and the nose is a lot larger than the eyes, but I basically just go with whatever the wood tells me. Kind of carve it into the existing wood. So I give them away to friends and family, have sold a few. It's not far up the mountain to Maggie Valley and Cherokee. These things sell like crazy up there. I don't know, maybe people think an Indian did it. I don't know. I am part Indian, so I've got some Cherokee blood in me, so who knows? Let's see, here's another one. I like this one. I made a wall hanging out of this one, just put a little hook on the back of it. Made a little wall hanging out of it, but I thought this one really fit the piece of wood well. Hard to figure out how to hold it where you can see it. The eyes are set up in, nice little nose, mustache, mouth, and the beard just flows into the natural wood. And then, whether you want to call it his hair blowing in the wind or some kind of wild hat, I don't know. It just sort of all fit together. After I carve them, I just put a clear polyurethane on them to seal them. And I just have a lot of fun doing them. It's mostly wintertime projects that I do these. It's hard to find time to do them in the summertime. Mostly in the summertime, all I do is cut grass, seems like. Let's get over here. Get some of these out. I'll show you what I've done here with these. These are just a few of the walking sticks I do. See if I can lean them up here where you can see them. That's a look at some of the walking sticks. This is my own personal walking stick that I use here on the farm when I'm walking the fence. Got a pretty nice face worked out in that one. And this one, it's kind of small, but it was a cute little piece of wood. Got a little burl in it there from a vine. And I put two faces in it, one there, and then one up here. And then this one's also got two faces in it. It's got a real nice vine burl there. Got a face here and a face here that I kind of like. And none of them are alike. You can see this one has a high forehead with hair up in here. This one has almost no forehead with hair. Again, it just depends on the individual stick and piece of wood. And see a real nice burl there where you can see where the vine was. Usually around here it's honeysuckle vine that grows on these things and chokes them out and leaves those unique marks on them. Makes nice looking walking sticks. You can see one right here in case you don't know what I'm talking about. Here's a little tree right here with the vine growing around it. And you can see how it's cutting into it. There's the vine. And if you can see up there, I guess you can, how it's really cut into it there. And here's the vine. That's not a honeysuckle vine, but it's just wrapping around it. Well, yeah, that is a honeysuckle vine. Just wrapping around it, choking it out. And I'll let it grow like that a while, and then I cut it and make these walking sticks. You have to let them dry. Here are a couple here. Laying down, you can see this one has really got some nice burls in it. There's still some of the vine in it that I've got to clean out. This one, you can see how the vine really cut into it. So it'll make a nice walking stick. And I cut them, let them dry, then I'll peel the bark off, cut them to length, and I never know where I'm going to cut them for length. I just have to kind of feel it. And like this one, this part, I try to keep up high next to the top, so like your hand would be up here when you're holding it, up in here. But I can't always do that. Sometimes these will be in the middle. It just depends on the length and the sturdiness of the stick and where it all falls. But that's kind of what we do with the woodworking. So boy, it's hot. So we'll sit here in front of this fan and cool off. And what I'll try to do is find a few of those, cut me some more of those pieces of wood down there so I can start making some more. And I'll try to carve one on camera, give you an idea of what it looks like when I carve it. Whew. Now I'm going to sit here and rest. Appreciate you visiting us here on the Double M Farm, and we'll talk to you again real soon.